Hello, my name is Loni Willis of Soul, Beauty, and Balance, and I have the absolute pleasure of sitting here with Cynda Williams. She is actress, singer, songwriter, playwright, author, artistic mentor, and activist. How you doing, girl?
I'm well, thank you.
It's amazing how you see people in movies and you just want to sit next to them. Hey. So what have you been up to lately? I hear you have a lot of things going on.
Well, when my daughter was born, I have a daughter, she's 16 now. By the time she started elementary school, I decided to kind of take a hiatus. Not completely. I've done little jobs here and there, but for the most part, my focus has been my daughter. But as she's gotten older the last few years, I decided to start getting back into things. So I started a brand that's called Pink Panty Confessions.
Oh yeah, I saw those on Facebook.
Yes, and I blog. I wrote a book that is out now on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, wherever you can get books. Basically, I'm all about helping people to heal through confession, to talk. Yes, I'm sure that
This is Soul, Beauty, and Balance.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes, it is. And I go around, I have what I call pink panty parties. And basically, I have games that I've come up with where I read from the book, I talk to people about different subject matters. But it's all about opening up. And it doesn't mean you're opening your dark closet to the world if you're not comfortable with that.
Sure.
It's just about talking about life and talking about whatever you're going through in your life. And it ultimately usually ends up, especially the ones that are primarily women, to be a place where women just get to vent and talk about things that they normally don't talk about.
Yes.
So that's my new passion, being able to do that with people face to face. I'm really enjoying the experience of getting to know men and women. I've done a lot of co-eds also. And pink panties are a drink, as you might or might not know. And so we might have a pink panty at these things if it's appropriate.
Okay.
And it gets people talking more.
Well, I love that concept because I think the big thing now is everyone is so focused on, people have been focused on just sort of being more private. But I think that whatever journey you take, other people can heal through learning more about you and your struggles, your challenges. And I think especially among African American women, we're a little bit closed-mouthed about things because we don't want to be judged. We don't want people to think that we're weak or whatever. But I love the fact that when I went to your page and I saw the kitchen confession, she was like, "Listen here, I'm working, I'm cleaning up my kitchen. It's been a minute because I've been working on this play. I've been doing this and that and the third. And hey, this is what happens."
Right.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, we're all human, and we can learn from each other. Now, there are people that are very private, and I think it's okay to have a conversation with God. I think it's okay to have a conversation with your sister, your brother, your one friend. It's okay to even have a conversation with yourself if it helps you heal.
I do that.
So do I.
No, seriously, I do it out loud.
So do I.
And I think it's kind of the thing. I'm so glad you can relate.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a thing where it's kind of like I'm talking to God, but I'm talking to myself at the same time. I'm kind of letting God talk to me through my own voice.
Yes.
Sort of thinking out loud or whatever. And
That's how I came to acting. That's exactly how I came to acting because I didn't have a whole lot of friends. I was very shy when I was a child.
Really?
Actually, up into my 20s, I was very shy. I didn't talk to anybody unless I was working.
Why did you feel shy?
I guess a lot of tragic things happened to me as a child that messed me up, and plus I was in a family, a patriarchal family that was about, if you were a child, you listened but you didn't talk, and I was very well trained, so I did more listening, and I think that's a good thing too. So I would talk to myself, and I would have a full range conversation with whoever it is I wanted to have a conversation with, while I would be vacuuming the floor or washing the dishes.
Seriously.
Yeah, and I would have and oftentimes those conversations would really end up happening.
Yeah.
It was like a rehearsal for the real thing, and I didn't have to practice.
Oh my God. So it's like, I have so many things I want to say. Because you mentioned the book. I'm going to throw a few bullet points out. You mentioned the book. You mentioned how you started acting. I just remembered you were in the Dorothy Dandridge movie.
Yes, I
too.
was.
You were her sister.
Yes.
What was it like, real quick, working with Halle Berry?
It was great. It was actually my second time. I worked with her in a mini-series called The Wedding.
Yes.
Yes, where I played her
Yes,
sister
I remember
also.
that.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed her, especially as a producer. She's very, very smart. A lot of people don't know that about her. They see her face and they forget her smarts. She's a very, very wise young lady, and she's a great producer. I wish she would do more because she's amazing at it. On camera, obviously a beautiful person, but off camera, amazingly talented, and I enjoyed it.
Wow. Okay, so back to this book.
Okay.
Tell us about the book.
The book is memoirs, insights, and poetry. People have been telling me for years, those people that are close to me, you've got several books in you, you need to put something out. So I decided to do it. Actually, it was this, for a long time, this voice that I promised, saying, write. And when I was focusing on just being a mom for the most part, and I wasn't able to express myself as much creatively, I needed an outlet. And so that's when I started blogging, and then that's where the book came from.
Wow. And you're still singing too, girl.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm singing. I actually have a show coming up on the end of August in Brooklyn. I'll be performing in Brooklyn. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Working with a couple of new composers for Pink Penny Confessions, the web series, which is nonfiction. No, I'm sorry, fiction.
Okay.
With music.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm working on that also.
The name of that song is, because I was listening to it, and wait a second, I have it. You're like, what is it? Oh, you sing a cappella, and it's called Ready for a Change.
Oh wow, you heard that one. That was a while ago I did that. Yes, that is one of my favorite songs. Sometimes I'm writing from my own experience, but then sometimes I hear a story or I talk to someone and they tell me something about themselves and that it happened, and that song was more about someone else than for me. Actually, these days I can relate to the song even more so than when I wrote that song. But I talked to a young lady who had made some mistakes in her life, and she had finally come to the point where she was ready to shift and ready to change, and I wrote that song from that conversation.
Amazing. Those words really did resonate with me because I'm feeling that right now as we speak. So I just definitely had to mention that song. There's so much I want to say. Oh my God. Okay, so let's see. And we'll have to talk again sometime. I don't want to hold you all day. So when I went to your website, and Ron had mentioned you to me, and I really, really felt the spirituality just permeate through everything. I said, oh God, I felt like almost like cut from the same cloth. And this is all about soul beauty and balance. So being beautiful on the inside as well as the outside. And I also have a different twist to it now mentally, with my mom passing away recently. Just that whole week, how I had to just balance life. You balance in life, and the transitional part of her transitioning into death, and just trying to still keep it moving and so forth. How did you stay so balanced, or how do you stay so balanced in this industry that can be so challenging?
Well, I really, and I'm still reminding myself of this on a daily basis, that I truly believe and have faith in the fact that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be wherever it is. If I audition for something and I don't get the part, then I know that was not where I was supposed to be. Right now I'm supposed to be in this house, being a mother, doing my variety show, the guest stars, writing my next book. That is where I'm supposed to be, and to have faith in that and not worry about where I think I might want to be,
yes,
but understand that I'm exactly where I need to be. And because of that, I can't get too far out of balance because I have trust in that.
And see, a lot of people need to hear that, everything happens in divine order, even though we don't always feel that it's presenting itself in divine order. You know, you said on one of your videos that there's a person by the name of Madison Taylor that wrote a poem, or she wrote something that was talked about things that we cannot control. Yeah, do you want to speak on that?
Well, you know, I get quotes every day. I get certain blogs, and this woman writes a phenomenal blog that I read daily. And she was just talking in this about how it's okay to let go. It's okay to let go and not control everything, because honestly, we really don't have control. Literally, from moment to moment, our life shifts and changes, and you should be more like water instead of stone.
Exactly, fighting it.
Right.
I think Wayne Dyer mentioned something like that.
Yes, it's a universal thought that so often we think that we can make this happen or make that happen, but I truly believe that we don't have the vision to know all the time what is supposed to be happening. And the very challenge that you might be going through, like the death of your mother or whatever, is taking you to a place that you're supposed to be. And just let go of that control, and you will go where you're supposed to be.
Oh my God, that is powerful. You also mentioned just trusting the universe. You have to trust it.
Some people call it God. Some people call it the
universe. Yes, I call it God too.
Yes.
Yes.
Just trusting, and it goes beyond just our own singular lives. All the things that we're experiencing right now in this country, the shifts and the changes. Often people are very afraid and fearful and think that, oh no, for instance, racism is coming back, it's rearing its ugly head. No, I truly believe that it's always been there, and that right now what's happening is this imbalance is it's balancing. We're coming back to a balance. We've been very dominated by a male principle, and I'm not talking about men, I'm talking about the male principle, where anger, control, violence have dominated for a very long time.
I agree.
And the female nurturing, communicating, having diplomatic conversations is trying to come back into balance. And so, since this balance is happening, that male principle, which is important, let me be clear, I'm not saying it is bad.
It's relevant.
It's very relevant, and it's necessary, right?
Sure.
But what happens is when something is being shifted to balance, it wreaks havoc.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And I believe that's what's happening right now, because
It's like it's kind of a struggle.
it's a struggle, and
Yeah.
it's fighting for its life, and it doesn't understand that we're not getting rid of you, we're just bringing you here to balance. And I think that's what's happening in our world right now, worldwide. And because we have social media, because we have the internet, we can see it firsthand. We haven't been able to see these shifts happening all at once in the past.
I would agree. It's like, you know, when you work out without resistance, you don't grow.
Right.
That's kind of how I look at it. So speaking of working out, tell us about your health regimens.
Well, you know what?
Your skin is amazing.
Oh, thank you. I'm very simple. I am very simple. I wash my face twice a day, and I moisturize.
But you look, I mean, you don't look a millisecond, like older than Harlem Blues.
I love you.
What is it? More Better Blues, but your song is Harlem Blues.
Yeah, I think the fact that I do keep it simple, for me, everybody is different. It helps me. I don't wear makeup unless I'm working.
Yeah.
Like right now, I don't makeup. I don't wear makeup, so I don't try out my face.
Yeah.
And drinking tons of water, and for me, teas, and you know, not overdoing it when it comes to things that dry you out.
Sure.
You know
Sure.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I tend to retain water if I do that. So I drink a lot of liquids to flush me out, and that keeps my skin
Glowing.
and you know, supple. So, and you know, I have good sheets.
really do. Okay, that's my phone, but we didn't hear that. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure talking with you. Real quick before we get out of here, do you want to tell our viewers anything of any more pearls of wisdom, what to expect next coming up?
Well, I'm working all the time in Chicago, working on a show called The Guest Stars. We do that monthly. It's just a variety show. Give people an opportunity to showcase their talents for agents or an audience, and we do new things all the time. I'm doing that, and I sing every once in a while. I'm working on
Actually, do that more often.
Well, I'm working on it. I just met a couple of new composers that we're talking about doing some stuff. I'm really excited about that. And act whenever I'm blessed enough for a person that comes to me with something good. I try to stay away from weak projects, things that I don't resonate with. So that means I work less, but when I work, it's quality.
It's quality work. That's good. That's all I've ever seen. Quality work. So, where can people find you on social media? Do you have a website?
I'm terrible.
Keep up with you.
I'm terrible. I don't have a website anymore, and I'm just so committed to the social media world. I have a couple of Facebook pages that are personal. People like to go to Cynda Will and Cynda Williams.
Spell Cynda.
Cynda Williams or Cynda Will. And then there's my official fan base page, which I would really love to build up. So please go there if you'd like to know what I'm doing professionally. The other one is more personal, so you can go to both. And then I have my Twitter, Cynda Cindy, and Instagram, Cynda Will.
Okay.
And that's about it. I haven't gotten to the Snapchat and all that stuff. But
Me, I haven't either, so don't feel bad.
but you can find me there. You can inbox me. I always respond. I respond. It's not someone else. There are a couple of fake pages out there.
For you?
For me.
Oh.
Other people started, but one of them I was a little confused and saddened by, because they just would go into my movies and take snapshots from different things. So it's a lot of nudity, but
That's awful.
it is my body, so it's been in the
Well,
movies.
you're not ashamed of it, so.
It's not. It's me. It's me 25 years ago. It's me. Yeah. So.
Oh my God, it was such a pleasure sitting down with you, and we have got to do this again.
Definitely.
Yeah, so I'm Loni Willis of Soul Beauty and Balance. If I can talk today, Loni Willis of Soul Beauty and Balance, sitting here with Cynda Williams, and I hope you've enjoyed this interview. Stop again, edit. I hope you've enjoyed this interview. Have a blessed week.